Angie Bell with Herbally Hip Tarot. How's my Herbally Hip tribe doing out there? Let me just adjust that a little bit. Okay, you guys, it's amazing to me. Every day when I get done with my readings, I think, what in the world can I possibly talk about tomorrow? And my guides always guide me to something else. And everything I talk about, I always feel like that's the most important thing that I've been told to talk about from my guides. And again, today is one of the most important days I've ever had, that being guided from my guides, from my spirit guides, that I need to talk about. It's crazy. Okay, so the things I want to cover in oh, wait a minute, I didn't do my thing. This for entertainment purposes only, and everything I say here is allegedly. Okay. The things I want to talk about, we're going to kind of cover a lot in this little session. Is the Orange Menace a part of the old paradigm being exposed and thrown out? Second thing I want to ask is, as a country / world, are we going through a sense of transformation and enlightenment? And then I also said, tell your story, okay? But before I do that, I was directed by my guides to a video today. I didn't look it up. It just appeared on my thing, and my guide's like, you need to watch that. Manifest Infos. I've told you guys about this channel before, okay? And I already had written down what I was going to discuss today. And after watching Manifest Infos, it all changed. And I already had written down what I was going to discuss today. And also, I started getting downloads. So this right now, what I'm about to talk to you about, are downloads, and after watching information I got from Manifest Infos. Also, the questions I've asked today were all downloads. So much of a trip. Okay, I've talked about the age of Aquarius. That's what we're right now. That's why it's so horrible and so uncomfortable. A lot of us feel so. It's felt it's felt horrible. It's felt uncomfortable. It's felt scary. We're going through a transition. I have told you guys that. Lots of readers, lots of psychics have told you we're going through a transition to a new world, okay? The age of Aquarius. And so I want to describe this age of Aquarius. And if you can really get a hold of this whole thing, it could stop a lot of the fear that you have, okay? And hopefully help you understand how to transition yourself into this new world. And you will benefit greatly by doing so. Okay, let me go into it. Stop forcing things, answers, and solutions. I know that's hard. It's hard for me too, because I am a control freak. But the more that I do this, the more I let go and let the universe take over and guide me, and let my guides guide me to where I need to be, the less I feel the need to be a control freak anymore. Okay? Embrace change and the shift. I just said, the more that I have embraced this whole change and this shift, the more I told you guys last week when I did readings, I said, the more, or maybe it was a couple days ago, I can't remember, the more I see of the Orange Menace and the mess that's going in there, like the other day when he was in the Oval Office and X told him to shut the F up and that you're not the president anyway. And then we have Muskrat over here talking and answering questions for 30 minutes to the press. The more of that we see, the more I know we're going through this shift. And do you see how the Orange Menace is becoming, he's becoming diminished. He's becoming smaller and smaller and smaller. The people who work for him are becoming smaller and smaller and smaller. Hexeth yesterday, he looked horrible. That fool was at the, what is it called? Where they all gather, okay? All the heads of state gather, okay? They were gathering, and this fool has to answer questions, okay? To the press. And, he has a drink in his hand. And so someone exposed it yesterday on something on YouTube, and I looked at that drink, I went, what is that? Alcohol. It was not clear. It was one of those glasses that when you go to the bar, you get that glass, that bar glass. It was that. So he took it right from the bar. and brought it right with him to answer these questions. And so the glass is about that big. He had filled with halfway with alcohol, and it was not white or clear, okay? It was like, you know, liquor color. See, he's diminishing, okay? Just 1 second. Okay, sorry. What I wanted to get was that word, NATO. Sometimes I cannot think of the word NATO for some reason. Anyway, it's probably because I'm doing too much. But anyway, this is what I'm being called on to do too much. Okay, NATO is where he was at when he had to answer these questions by the press, and he was so nervous about answering these questions. He had that glass of alcohol that was like a brown color. Yeah, that color. Or like an amber color. Yeah, that's what he was drinking, answering questions from the press. Because he was so nervous, because he's not supposed to be there, okay? Like, the Orange Menace is the fake president? Yeah, he's the fake guy who's the head of the military, okay? Fake. Okay, he can't even answer questions. He has to drink himself through it. Okay. So embrace. The more that you embrace the change and the shift that's happening, the more success you're going to see in your life. And that old paradigm, like the Orange Menace, see, he's diminishing now. He's going to diminish. The guy, Hexic, whatever his name is, who's in charge of the military, he's diminishing. Okay? Shift to a world of love, limitless possibilities, abundance, and cooperation. If you shift to this new paradigm, the world is going to open up to you. If you decide not to shift into the new world, you will shrink. Okay? Just like you see the Orange Menace shrinking and many people in his cabinet shrinking. Okay? Those who don't choose this path will be left behind, like I just said. So please step into the new paradigm and be a participant. Time to process and let go of old wounds. Do some shadow work and journal about it. So if you have some old things that you're dealing with, let them wash over you so you can feel them, and then let them go. This is the time. You have this age of Aquarius behind you that's going to allow you to take those old wounds, let them wash over you, and then let them go. Whatever doesn't serve you in your life, and I mean people, places, things, okay? Let them go. If you want to manifest something in your life, now is the time to manifest. If you want a new job, if you want a new career, a new job, if you want anything you want to manifest in your life, I told you guys about this with the certain way the planets have lined up and different moons. I've said this is the time to manifest. This is the time, okay? Even if it sounds ridiculous, okay? You want to be whatever. I want to be a news reporter, okay? But you really want that? Then this is the time to go get that, okay? If you really feel that that's what you want to do and that's a pathway for you, you'll know. This is the time when you're going to know who you are and what you want. You just have to be brave enough to go get it. So once you start making the steps to go get it, you have the age of Aquarius behind you that's going to rocket fuel you forward, okay? If you don't accept the new world and you resist this, you will be left behind. So, the Orange Menace, all the people in his cabinet, I know they look powerful right now, but if you really look at them, they're diminishing every day, okay? And people are moving, most of the people in the world are moving up to this next paradigm, okay? Which is a higher consciousness. And a lot of people are moving up to that. So people aren't going to believe. There's not going to be so many MAGAs who believe in hatred and division and negativity and all of that. So that's why they're going to be left behind. They're going to lose power. They already are losing. If you really pay attention. Okay, I said, for example, this is something that I thought of. I was talking to my husband this morning. It's like this. Did you guys ever watch the movie Trading Places? Remember the two old rich guys? The two old rich white guys in that movie? That was the old paradigm, okay, in that movie, where they were the powerful and they can do whatever and they can say whatever and they can cheat and lie and steal, okay? Eddie Murphy comes in, he's a bum off the street, okay? The two old guys, rich guys, give him a little fake opportunity, right, to become one of them. They want to see if they can get this black guy who's a bum off the street, if they could make him into them. And so it's an experiment and it's a bet. And in the end, yeah, it can happen. And in fact, he replaced them, okay, and they fell off, okay, and became bums on the street. And Eddie Murphy is funny. He's used that a million times in different movies where he has those two old rich guys pop up as bums and begging for money from Eddie. In different movies. I think that's really interesting, really neat to put those two guys in their situation in other movies and stuff. Anyway, so that kind of a shift is what we're going to experience. Okay? Not going to. What we're experiencing right now. And exactly like that type of thing, where the Orange Menace looks like he's powerful and he's rich and all this, he's going to end up like a bum on the street. I don't know about a literal bum, but he'll feel like a literal bum on the street, okay? It's not going to be anywhere where he's at now. So, I agree with what other readers are saying. He is a fake president. He was not elected. He was not duly elected, okay? That makes him fake for one, okay? He's not a fake. He's a fake president. Everything you're seeing is an illusion because he's not a real president, okay? And everything he's done is not going to hold. And things that he has done of people who have lost jobs, like I said, a lot of those people, if they are open to it, they're going to be like, you know what? I'm glad that happened. I'm glad that paradigm was my paradigm was kind of broken down, because I like this over here and I've always wanted to do this. Like maybe one of them have always wanted to be a writer or an actor or something else, okay? And because we're in the age of Aquarius, when they make that decision and they make that shift, they got rocket fuel behind them, okay? So choose love. So choose love. Choose the world of love, or you will be left behind. People are moving past, because as a collective, the universe, the world, is moving past hate, control, and division. And what is the Orange Menace and all the people like him about? They're about hate, control, and division. And we are moving out of that. That's not going to be a currency anymore. People aren't going to look at that as currency. They're going to look at that as what it is. Okay? Which is hate, control, and division, and they don't want it anymore. Okay, now I just want to talk about this really quick, and then I'll get to the readings. For example, I am going through this right now, and you guys have watched it, okay? This transition. 2 months ago, my life did not look like the way it looks right now. 2 months ago, I had an eBay store, okay, which I worked on 7 days a week, okay? Listing items, selling items. I don't have to buy items at this point because I've bought so much stuff. I have a lot of things to list. And I just manipulate my store in different ways. I don't have to list as much, but I have to work on my store, and I have to ship things off. And I have to, 7 days a week for a few hours every day, I'm dealing with my Etsy store. Okay. And I've had it for probably 14 years. My art, that was another main part of my life, or actually just my art and crafting was a main part of my life on my other channel, My Fairy Treasures. I was on that channel for 14 years. That channel never exploded the way it should have. Yeah, I got up to 17,000 subscribers. But like a lot of my mixed media videos and stuff like that, I'd only get like, I don't know, 200 views, 150 views, 175 views. Sometimes I get 300, 400, 500 views, okay? I was very much into shopping at Dollar Tree and doing Dollar Tree hauls, and those ones I would get 300, 400, 500 views. For being on for 14 years, I should have had a whole lot more, okay? But I stuck with it because I enjoyed it, and, I did okay, Once Kamala lost, it affected me. Like I said, I went through the 7 stages of grief, okay? I was like, ugh. And I started following a few different people who were more independent media type of people. And then on the side started coming all these readers. And I'm like, what is this about? So then I clicked on it going, oh. And when I saw Shelly, Healing Truth Tarot, I saw myself in her. Hey, Shelly. And I thought, I think I need to be doing that. Being a reader. You've read for yourself for the last 10 years. 12 years, 14 years, however long it's been. What is that? Okay. You need to read for other people. And I'm like, okay. So see how I'm saying about you need to listen to the universe. The universe is going to speak to you. And then you just need to step into it. So I did. And since then, you guys saw what happened. This channel has taken off like a bullet. I'm amazed, okay? So what I'm telling you is I'm an example of what can happen during this shift for you also. So whatever that you are feeling inspired by, or you felt a little nudge over here, go that way, okay? Listen to the guides. Listen to that intuition, okay? Intuition is nothing but your spirit guides telling you, guiding you to what you need, where you need to go, what decisions you need to make, what you need to do. You just need to open yourself to it, okay? I opened myself to it, and look where I'm at now. Okay? I think I have like I'm getting close to 5,000 subscribers in like 2 months. It took me 14 years to get to the 17,000, okay, on my other channel. And I still never had the amount of views that I have over here. I'm not trying to brag about what happened. I'm trying to let you know that we are in a change, and I am an example of this change. And whatever you want in your life, this is the time to make those changes, okay? And not to stress about that orange menace, okay? Because that is diminishing. That is the old paradigm, and don't worry anymore. We're stepping into the new paradigm, okay, guys? That's the message of me telling my story of what I'm trying to tell you, okay? And now, you guys, as of a few days ago, I let go of my Etsy store, or not Etsy store, my eBay store that I had for 14 years. I told my husband, I said, I don't think that that's what I need to do. I think that's a wasting of my time. I think I need to focus on my YouTube channel, my herbally hip tarot channel, and my family there. And he goes, yeah, I think that's what you need to do too. And I let that go. So my eBay store was not serving me anymore, and I let it go. And I am soaring over here on this channel. And in this new life choice and following my spirit guides, of them guiding me to where I'm going, trusting my intuition. And my intuition is nothing but my spirit guides. And I can tell you in my life, the many, many times that I did not listen to my intuition, which is my spirit guides, okay, I went on the wrong path and I had some really bad results. My spirit team has not led me astray. I just listen and listen and listen to tell me where to go. Even when it sounds a little strange, weird, or like, what? I just do it anyway. And the more you do this, the more you'll know. Okay? Also, if you're being called to be empathic, to be a card reader, to be a psychic, follow it. Okay? And when I was listening to this morning, when I was listening to, and I'll put a direct link to Manifest Infos, they were saying that this is the time where many empaths and psychics and card readers are going to wake up and realize this is their path. So if that happens, please follow it. And very much so, if you don't want to think about spirit guides at this point, trust your intuition, okay? Let your intuition guide you. If you don't want to think of your intuition as spirit guides, that's fine. But follow your intuition, and you're going to follow yourself in the right path, okay? All right. I know it took a long time, but a lot of that was when I watched Manifest Infos this morning, their channel, and also in the middle of all that, I got a bunch of downloads, and I needed to share all that with you guys. Okay. Let's do a reading. We're going to see if we're going to do 2 readings or 1. Let's see how much longer. We'll probably do 2. Yeah, 30-minute video is fine. Okay. Is the orange menace a part of the old paradigm being exposed and thrown out? And this is exactly what we're talking about, right? So let's do some card reading on it, just to cement it more into our brains. Okay? Is the orange menace a part of the old paradigm being exposed and thrown out? Let's see if we should use what lies beneath. Spirit. Spirit, should I be using what lies beneath for this question? Is the orange menace a part of the old paradigm being exposed and thrown out? Should I use what lies beneath oracle cards for this? Yes. Okay. Okay, let's just do that card reading and then I'll do the next one. So I'm using what lies beneath. I'm so glad I got these cards, you guys. They cover so much of the kind of stuff we're going through right now. I really, really like these cards. 1. Oh, okay, 1 popped out. Sorry guys, I just had 1 pop out and my cards went everywhere. 1, 2, 3. Spirit, is the orange menace a part of the old paradigm being exposed and thrown out? Okay, let me do, I'm shuffling the other half of my cards. 2, 3. Spirit, is the orange menace a part of the old paradigm being exposed and thrown out? Let us know everything you can let us know. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, what's on the bottom? Hater. That's the orange menace. And look at that orangey red face. So the question was, is he a part of the old paradigm? The orange menace, okay? Is he being exposed and is it going to be thrown out? Okay? Look at this. It's almost telling you yes. The hater is going to be gone. Keeping you a secret. Okay, let's let that lie for a second. Okay, by keeping you a secret, we're going to let that lie for just a second. Messages are coming, but they're not clear yet with that card. So I'm going to let that lie for just a second. Bank failure. Look at that. Look at that old bank. It's failed. That answers the whole question. Is the Orange Menace a part of the old paradigm that's going to be exposed and thrown out? Look, bank failure. Yes, the hater is going to have bank failure. But it's bigger than him and that presidency. It's the whole way he thinks. It's that whole way they all think. Hatred, division, scarcity, that whole thing. I'm going to say it the way the card is. Watching shit go down, enjoying the gossip. That is exactly what we need to do. Okay? What we're supposed to be here for is to watch this shit go down, which is this old paradigm, right? Watch it, and for us to recognize where we fit in, okay? Who we want to be, what we want to do. We get to design our own life, okay? Watch the other paradigm fall. Look at this, watching the shit go down. Bank failure. Is this crazy? Okay. Look at this. Gotcha. And it says, finding evidence, getting caught cheating. Okay? He's getting caught cheating right now. And getting exposed. Okay? So this is the part. Yes, he's getting caught. He's getting exposed. Bank failure. Watching the shit go down. Little X was a part of it. Okay? And I hate that a child has been put into this situation. I really do. Let's all send... Oh, that's another thing. When we all pray or send energy to a situation, that can change a situation. So those who harp on people who say this is going to happen on a certain day and it doesn't happen, and it's something, especially when it's something horrible and we're all praying that it doesn't, that can change energy. That can shift energy. So please get off of those card readers who have given you a certain date of something happening, because people have free will. And also, we can change things with our own energy by praying and sending positive energy towards it. Okay? Okay. Anger management. Look at that. Does that look like the old paradigm? That's the old paradigm right there. And the old paradigm, if you look at it, the way we've been living, it's just crazy. Why would we not want to live from a heart place, from a place of the heart? Love, compassion, inclusion. Why would we want to live in a place of hatred, scarcity, control? Look at this. Bank failure is ahead of anger management. This is the old paradigm. This is the old paradigm, which is this anger management. This whole thing of how the country's been ran. It's failing. It's going down. This is amazing reading. Amazing. Look at this. Outdated, expired. There's the card. Outdated, expired, disused, old news, and discarded. If that doesn't answer what I just said, the question we're asking right now, I don't know which card does. So yes, the Orange Menace is a part of the old paradigm. That is going to be discarded, expired. Out of here. Nobody wants that crap. Okay, this is what I got now. I got private relationships. And remember that keeping you a secret? All these private relationships that have been going on and all these secrets are going to be exposed. Okay? Like the private relationship Putin and Muskrat and Orange Menace and all them have going on. Keeping a secret, private relationships, it's going away. Okay? Because you're going to get caught cheating. We are moving towards this in enlightenment. Emotional intelligence. I've never gotten this card in this thing yet. But this is where we're moving to. Emotional intelligence. Okay? Because anger management is right above it. We're moving out of this hatred. Okay? And moving into emotional intelligence. Bank failure is right above it. Look at that. This is going to fail. Emotional intelligence is where we're going to be. And we're going to run our country and ourselves and the world in this manner. The way it should have been. No more of this. No more of the hater, the Orange Menace, or the people that are like him, okay? And the last card I got is investigating. And this card, I just think it represents what we're going through right now. The change. I know that's a weird way to do it, but that's what my guides are telling me. This investigating is what we're going through. The change, the transition that we're going through right now is the investigation. Okay? This represents the change that we're going through. Okay. So, yeah. I pretty much, I sometimes I summarize, but I don't think I need to summarize. Yeah, we saw that old paradigm, the hatred, the control, the anger, all these little secrets, all these little secret relationships over here and over here and over here. All of that is going, okay? Watch the shit show go down. Watch the bank failure go down, okay? All this is going away. Okay? So yes, he is a part of the old, what's the word? Paradigm. And we're going into this. Emotional intelligence. Because what we're in right now, it ain't intelligent at all. Okay? It's a shit show, as the cards say, okay? Okay, so this is a beautiful reading. This is really, this really supported what we are going through right now. We'll just confirm it again with the pendulum. Clear, clear, clear. Spirit. Is the Orange Menace a part of the old paradigm being exposed and thrown out? Yes. Okay. As a country, are we going through a sense of transformation and enlightenment? That's just another way of what I just asked about the Orange Menace. So, let's answer it though. Clear, clear, clear. Spirit, should I use the cards What Lies Beneath to answer this question? As a country, as a world, we are going through a sense of transformation and enlightenment. Should I use What Lies Beneath cards for this? Yep. Okay. So we're going to use the same cards. I had a feeling we're going to use these same cards, but I wanted my pendulum, my guides. It's all my guides to let me know for sure. 1, 3. Spirit, as a country/world, are we going through a sense of transformation and enlightenment? Okay, let me shuffle these other ones. One, 2. Spirit, as a country/world, are we going through a sense of transformation and enlightenment? Okay. I love this this little session today. This is it's just packed with a whole lot of good stuff, I think. I hope you guys think so. Okay. What is this? Oh, I love this card. I got this with KAMALA yesterday. Okay, let me show you the card. For one, look at the card, how beautiful it is. You know you're going through something beautiful when you see that card. It says, a situation's about to explode. Shit's about to pop off in flames. Love it. So, that answers the question. As a country, as a world, are we going through a sense of transformation and enlightenment? Yes. We are going through a transformation. And we're going to get towards enlightenment. Look at enlightenment. Look how beautiful that is. And what does it say? A situation's about to explode and shit's about to pop off in flames. That just explains the whole thing right there. Just the first card that was on the bottom. And can't you feel it? That crap that's up in the White House, that cannot hold, okay? That cannot hold. Putting on a show. That also adds to it. Look how beautiful that is. That's the new world that we're trying to get to. Look how beautiful it is. Putting on a show. And the show is a beautiful world. Look at that. This is the transformation and the enlightenment. Look at this. Burning evidence. To me, this is the old paradigm. It's getting burnt up. Which is the age of Pisces, and we're going to the age of Aquarius. So we're going away from all of the hatred, the division, the scarcity. Okay? It's getting burnt up. Because you know why? I love this card. It's outdated. It's expired. Old news and discarded. My guides knew what cards to guide me to, I'll tell you that. We're almost getting the same cards that we got for the Orange Menace, but a couple extra good ones. Look, watching shit go down. Enjoy the gossip. Watching shit go down. And enjoy the gossip. What that really does mean, instead of just gossip, it means go, you're going to watch the shit show. But while you're watching the shit show, go do something that you want to do. Okay? You know how you want to manifest something great in your life? Go work on manifesting that. Okay? The shit show's going to go on. You can see it. But go manifest your life. What do you want your life to look like? Okay? Because this is the time. Okay? You got that rocket fuel behind you, and it's going to make you soar right into whatever you want to manifest in your life. How you want your life to look. Caught, huh? Finding evidence, getting caught, cheating. He's getting caught. So we're going through a transition. He's getting caught cheating. They all are. It's not just him. And it's burning the evidence. We're burning the whole thing down. Okay? Burning this whole paradigm down. What's funny, I find, is they think that they're tearing down an old paradigm. But what they realize is, yeah, they're tearing down an old paradigm. But it's getting replaced with a new paradigm, and it's not theirs. And they don't realize that. They think they're going to replace it with their crap. But they're not. the hater-in-chief himself, the Orange Menace. And what's above it? Outdated, expired, old news, discarded. We got this last time with him too. It's amazing. Isn't it amazing how these two readings are going together? Oh my God. Almost all the same cards. And you guys saw I shuffled everything. Keeping you a secret. So all the secrets are coming out. Okay? Anger management. This old world. Okay? This old paradigm is going away. Look at this. Caught. You're caught. The old paradigm, the anger, the hatred, it's all going away. And look at this above it. This is how the cards came up. Burning evidence. All that is being burnt down. Because you've got to get rid of these old horrible ways, the ways we've been living, so the new can come in. How many times in your life when you've gotten rid of people, things, places, whatever it is, and the new came in, it was so much better, and you're like, God, why did I do this a long time ago? That's what we're going through. Look at this. In the end, this is how people who are not going to shift their way of thinking and their way of being to the new paradigm, they are going to be insecure. They're going to feel like this. Okay? So haters are going to be insecure. And right above that is outdated, expired, old news, and discarded. So if you're a hater, okay, you're going to be outdated. Okay? You're going to be expired. You're going to feel like this, insecure, because your ways aren't working anymore in this world. Why? Because the situation's about to explode and shit's about to pop off in flames. So, I've talked about, I usually, like I said, I do a little summary, but I've been talking all the way through it, so I don't need to. So, the message is this, okay, with everything. That old paradigm that you see in the White House, that's an illusion, and that is about to be, it's being exposed every day, as you guys see, and it's about to go. But it's not just the Orange Menace, it's bigger than that. The whole paradigm, okay, of hatred, division, scarcity, it's all going to go, okay? We're going to the age of Aquarius, where we are coming from a place of love, okay, and light, okay, and togetherness and acceptance, all the good stuff, okay? So I hope this helps a lot of people who have, I have so many people in my in the comments who are so scared, okay? And some of you guys are making comments as very doom and gloom. We're screwed, we're effed, blah, blah, blah. All those type of comments, I don't erase them. Well, sometimes I do erase them because I don't want people to see that. But that kind of energy is just putting energy into the dark side. Okay, so don't say things like that anymore if you can't, please. Start saying things that are positive. Because when you say more positive things, it's going to help boost us in that direction of the world of Aquarius, okay? And away from the world of Pisces, okay? So get in the light, say positive things, okay? And if you can, just stop saying things like that, because all you're doing is giving energy to the dark. You want to give energy to the light, okay? And help push the light, okay? All right, you guys, that's it for this one. This has been a long video, but I thought it was well worth doing this video today. So, if you haven't subscribed, I'd love for you to do so. If you can give this video a thumbs up. Any comments or questions, anything you want me to read on, leave it below. And I will talk to you guys in the next video, okay? Which will be here shortly. Peace, love, and light to you.